It's enough. It's enough. Get him out. Get him out. It's getting more embarrassing every time. How can you concede 4 goals in a row? 4 goals against Liverpool and then 4 goals at Stamford Bridge against Wolves. How can we concede? It's honestly getting embarrassing. I mean, this man clearly doesn't know what he's doing. He has clearly lost the plot. He doesn't have a plan B. He doesn't know what he's doing. Like, we just looked so aimless on the pitch. We looked so aimless on the pitch. We don't, like, you can't even tell. How many Chelsea fans know? You see, I've even stopped talking about the formation and stuff, because how many Chelsea fans know what exactly we are playing on the pitch? Nothing. It's like he just puts them on the pitch, expects them to perform. He doesn't do anything. I don't know. Get Pochettino out. Pochettino has to go now. Like I said in my last video, that I was on the fence, and I don't know where I stand when it comes to Pochettino in or out. But now I'm fully convinced this guy has to go. He really has to go. I was on the fence when he was signing, but the only saving grace for him was that he has worked with youngsters before. He knew how to mold youngsters here. He did it at PSG, but it's not working here. It's not working here, and he's not the only one to blame. The owners have no clue what they are doing. People have never been in football. They probably didn't even know about the sport until Chelsea was up for sale. Like, bringing in useless people who don't have Chelsea's good intentions at heart. They sack everybody from the board. They sack everybody from the team. All the long-standing staff members at the team. They sacked everybody. Got rid of all the old players. Got rid of all the old staff. Just came in and then brought in new plastic artificial people. When I say artificial, I mean the people who are not Chelsea fans. People who are not Chelsea fans. Go and bring a whole lot of Brighton people to come. Brighton, like people who have not worked with a top team, to the club to come and do what? To come and do what? This is the result. This is what we get. We have 2 sporting directors. They have 2 sporting directors, and they spent $1 billion on these crap players. On these players. These players that can't even string good passes together. How? Like, when the season started and we were playing well, they were passing well, I was like, okay, then Pochettino has instilled something in them. Probably just because they saw a new manager, they were trying to do well. But it hasn't worked. And I just fear the worst for Chelsea, to be honest. If Pochettino continues to be at the club, we are probably going to end the season on 17th or 16th, way below the bottom of the league. It's so bad to watch. I honestly couldn't even watch the full game today because it was so frustrating to watch these players. Get an early goal, a very good goal too. An early goal, then you just relax, and then allow them to play. 2 deflected shots. Like, what are these defenders doing? Once again, I'm not even blaming Petrovic for conceding that number of goals. The defenders are all crap. They're all shit. Thiago Silva scored last goal, but he didn't do anything there in the whole game. I don't know whether it's because he's not playing with competent defenders or what, but it seems like most of the time there's pressure on him, and because he's the most experienced one, and he's the most skilled one, there's pressure on him to perform, and then sometimes he just also capitulates like the rest. And I honestly don't know, man. I honestly don't. Today was such a horrible performance, worse than what we played against Liverpool. Worse, because we expected a reaction. We expected some sort of fight. Wolves they've not won at Stamford Bridge since the 70s, 1979, 1976. I saw this stats at the beginning of the game. I was just like, okay, Charity FC, we are going to do our thing again. And we did it. Like, we had no fight, nothing. We just lost 4-0 at Anfield. You have to come to Stamford Bridge with a different attitude, different mentality. Like you need to win this game. I was listening to Obi Mikel's. If you haven't listened to it, go and listen to it. Go and listen to Obi Mikel's podcast. It's a fantastic podcast. I was listening to the one that he interviewed Malouda recently, and you can just tell that the level of quality, the level of the mentality, like the winning mentality, those players were born winners. These people, this current squad, they don't have it. When you listen to Malouda talking about when we lose, the manager comes in to blast everyone. When we lose, when we go to training, nobody speaks, everybody focuses on training. Now when we lose, just watch. We've lost 4-2 against Wolves now. Just look at the next training. You see the players happy, smiling, laughing, as if there's nothing on the line. They just come to the club, take their big wages, and then go. It's so annoying to watch. I'm not going to lie. It's so annoying to watch. Today was so horrible on the pitch. Couldn't string passes together, and we just let Wolves run riot against us. Even Liverpool didn't even do this against us. You left Wolves at our home, Stamford Bridge. We lost at Stamford Bridge since October, and people let these people come to Stamford Bridge and make it as if there was nothing going on. There was like we didn't know what we were doing. It's annoying. It's really annoying. It's really and the changes has to come first from Pochettino. Pochettino has to go. He has to go. There's no excuse again. There's no saving grace for him. He has to go. People are talking about bringing in Jose Mourinho. I really want Jose Mourinho to come in. I really think he can do this. But Jose Mourinho can only work if he's allowed full autonomy over these players, over the club, full independence over the club. Because if Todd Bowley and these two clueless sporting directors continue to influence and continue to dictate for the managers, no manager is going to succeed at Chelsea. No manager is going to succeed at Chelsea, because you can clearly see that these people, they call the manager and they tell the manager what he needs to do. That's why they bring managers in like this. They bring managers who are yes men. They bring people in who are yes men. That's why they've taken out most of the old staff and they brought in new people who will just say yes sir, yes sir, yes sir, yes sir. It doesn't make any sense to me. It honestly doesn't make any sense to me. So if Jose Mourinho is coming in, they have to give him full control over the squad. He has to come in as a manager. He has to come in as somebody who can make decisions when it comes to transfers. He has to have full control over the team that he selects. Nobody calls him from higher up to come and to put certain players in, because this is what is happening at the club, and it's just so bad. When Bowley was acting as a sporting director, he was doing the same thing to Graham Potter. He was doing the same thing to Lampard. Lampard said in an interview that there were certain things that he had no control over. And even when Graham Potter was there, we were hearing those things. There were some players that you would not expect to play, but because they've been signed and Bowley wants to keep them happy, or Bowley wants to see them on the pitch, then you see them starting when they didn't deserve to start. These are the things that is wrong with the club. These are the things that are wrong with the club. We really need to make some serious change. We can't say we need a new owner, because it's already done. They got the club at a very cool price because of the issues that were going on, but it's already done. And there's nothing we can do with the owners. But these owners need to really sit up. They are clueless. Put people who know how to do the job there. Why do you come into the club? You don't know anything about the club. You don't know anything about the sport, and then you get rid of the board that has held this club for over 20 years and have been successful with this club for over 20 years. You just take everybody out, take all the staff members out. Like, it doesn't make any sense. And this is how American owners are. They do it all the time when in the NBA. A new owner takes over a club, gets rid of everybody, brings in new people. It might work there. It doesn't work here in football, because football is different. Like, we have a culture, we have a history with the club, we have a mentality, we have something established in the club already that you can't just come and change, especially if you don't know the sport. It doesn't make any sense. I'm not talking about this game much today, because it has, like, our problems has less to do what's on the pitch and more to do what is happening off the pitch, because the team now is in complete disarray, and it's not the best. It's not the best at all. Things need to change. These players, they have to sit up. Some of these players are so horrible. They're so bad. Like, what does Sterling even do in this club anymore? Sterling, what does he do? What does he do on the pitch anymore? Nothing. This guy is on high wages. He said he was so horrible today, apart from the pass that he made to Palmer. So horrible today. The midfielders, all of them. Like, Malo Gusto is also getting that penalty. When you were 3-1 down, you are going to, like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, they make rash decisions. It's just like, whenever we score and then they relax, and then when we relax and then things are going badly, then there's no plan B. There's nothing. This manager has no plan B. He honestly doesn't know what he's doing. He doesn't know what he's doing. He might have done well at Spurs and at PSG, but at Chelsea, and I don't know whether it's him or the fact that that's things that are being imposed on him or influencing him. I just don't know. But, like, the things that I thought this guy was going to do with this squad, he hasn't done it at all. especially with this young squad. He hasn't done it at all, and he has to go. He has to go. I really wish we can bring somebody like Jose Mourinho back to the club, but like I said, if he doesn't get full control over this club, he also won't succeed like the rest. Sorry that this went a little bit off rails. I haven't talked about the game at all, and I don't intend on talking about the game at all. So let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section down below. Let me know if you're also as frustrated as I am. Let me know if you're Pochettino in or Pochettino out. Now Pochettino are fully out. I think he needs to go. He needs to leave the club. And those sporting directors too have to also go. They also have to go. They are so useless. Why do you even need 2 sporting directors? It's unheard of. It's unheard of. But we have 2 sporting directors, and it also seems like they're also being dictated to. It doesn't make sense. But yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. So until then, stay safe.